Hey guys, it's me again. It's the same day as my other videos in the series, or at least the face one. That's why I'm wearing the same outfit, so sorry. But I thought I'd just do a quick brow tutorial, how I do my brows. It's not gonna be long, it's not gonna be hard, but this is just what I do. I use one product, Anastasia Brow Wiz, and that is all. And I hope you guys find this helpful. I'm sure you can use any brow pencil. I haven't honestly used any other. I've only used this ever, which is kind of weird, but I just recently, probably last year, started doing my brows. First of all, I like to pluck them so that they're in the shape that I want them to be. These are honestly the best my brows have ever looked. They used to, when I first started plucking them and getting the shape I wanted to get, they were super thin. I had to fill them in so much and it was so weird. I actually used to fill them in with powder a little bit, like eyeshadow, but that's just hard to do because it's really hard to find a tone that like matches your hair, your natural like hair color. So I started using the Brow Wiz and I really love it. I don't think I'll ever use anything else. I love it so much. I start by just brushing through them with the little spoolie that comes on the brush. And then I crank this baby up and I start by creating a line that just goes across the bottom of my brow. And I kind of trace the line that's already there, but I just define it a little bit more, and I sometimes bring the tail down a little bit. And then I start to fill it in with little strokes, little hair-like strokes. The key is to not to just color them in and make them look darker or more defined. It's to make it look like you have fuller hair, like you have more hair in your eyebrow than you actually do. And then I start to fill in kind of the middle. And then gradually I'll like work up to the top and start defining that shape a little bit. I don't like to draw just like a straight line. I'm really try to be light-handed, and I just kind of, little by little build up that shape like that. And every once in a while I'll go through with the spoolie, and it kind of distributes the product so that it's not so like built up if it's built up anywhere. Whoa! And if it get too far out of control, I just take the spoolie and I wipe it away. It's really good at just like erasing what you've done if you made a mistake. And I just do that all the way to the front. And if there are any spots I feel like need filled in more, I go in and fill those in. My eyebrows are now to the shape, and fullness, to where I don't really have to do a lot to them to make them look how I want them to look if I'm wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, I don't fill in my brows because they just look really intense. Like, they already look intense because I don't have any eye makeup on. But, yeah, I don't have to do too much to them to make them look how I want them to look. Like, this eyebrow is basically, it's done. I don't feel that I need to do anything else to it. Okay, so that eyebrow is done. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process over here. I'll still record it so you guys can see and get a better look. This eyebrow is harder for me just because like it comes down. I don't know if you can see. It's really full like right here, and then it kind of comes down to being less full in the front here. And so trying to like line it up with this brow is kind of difficult because I have to like really draw in like right here. So I don't know. It's a challenge for me. So I start out the same way. I draw where the bottom of my brow is just as a baseline kind of. I trace the shape that it already is. I kind of bring down the tail a little. Oops. I made a mistake. I'm going to spoolie it away and go back in and fix it. And then I start to fill them in with light strokes that are short and brush-like, hair-like. I start to fill in the top shape I don't just draw a continuous line. I really do it like one little baby step at a time because I don't want to mess up too hard or make the line too intense. Okay, this lighting is like back and forth. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I try and line up the top of this brow with the top of this brow, and it's a little difficult because the hair is really not as full right here as in this one. But I'll try my best. And then I try and keep it lighter towards the front, towards the beginning of the brow right here. I use a lighter hand, even more than over here. I use a way lighter hand towards the front. And I just barely fill it in. And then I spoolie a lot of it away. Just because I like to end up looking pretty natural with my brows. And if I feel like one isn't as thick as the other, I go in and I even them up a little bit. Spoolie any mistakes away. And that's pretty much all I do. I don't know if this is like good for your hair or not. You use hairspray on your hair, so I don't know why it'd be like a problem on your eyebrow hairs, but instead of using like a brow gel to set my eyebrows, I've never really done that. I usually spray like a tiny bit of hairspray right here, and I just like kind of press it into my eyebrows, and that really makes them stay well for me. It kind of takes away some of the product sometimes, so I kind of have to go back in and fill in any that was like wiped away by the hairspray. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. This is how I do my brows. It's not really a whole long process. It's just really simple, but my friend told me that she was like dying for me to do a video on eyebrows. She's like, teach me how. So I was like, okay, I will. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who are just starting out doing your eyebrows. I know this time last year, I probably just started like caring about how my eyebrows look, but I'm so happy that I did because it really helps to frame your face. Like, I really think it finishes up any makeup look, if you know, whether it's heavy or not. If I'm doing like a heavier makeup look, like for nighttime or something, I might fill them in a little bit more, like a tiny bit thicker, a little bit darker. But if I'm doing natural, then this is basically the extent of what I do. I try to keep it pretty natural when I do them. Feel free to watch the other videos in this Fundamentals of Makeup series. Please comment and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. So thanks so much. Bye.